This is Shelley Hughley with Southwest Farm Press, and I am back in Lubbock, Texas at the USDA Lubbock Cotton Classification Complex, and joining me is Darryl Earnest, Deputy Administrator for USDA AMS Cotton and Tobacco Program. And when I was here 3 weeks ago, we were in this room and it was pretty much empty. And so behind us, you were telling me they're starting to build the automation.
Yeah, they're putting together now the framework for the automation systems that'll be in the lab. So that's going to be the systems that will actually handle the cotton classing flow, all the samples, and classing operations. So that's what you see going up now, is the framework behind that. Last time we were here, this room was kind of full of ductwork and other things, and now it's emptied out, and we're starting to really see it come together.
Tell me a little bit more about the automation system here and what's unique about it, what's different?
Well, this one's going to be, we've got two systems in our current office, and they work beautifully. This is an upgraded design from that, so it's going to be a little bit more efficient. Okay. The throughput and stuff's going to handle all of the samples that we're able to receive here with fewer instruments, which is better for us. It's going to be, very free-flowing. We're going to have everything kind of integrated together. So it's similar to some of the other systems that we have, but every time we put in new automation, we try to improve them and upgrade them. So we'll see some improvements on this system compared to the others.
One of the things you told me about when we walked in, we were seeing in a room right across from here where we see the light coming through, and you said that's going to be an observation room where guests can come in and they'll be up above a little bit so they can see down in.
Yeah, we wanted to put a conference room, and we knew that this was going to be a little bit, I think last time I was talking about, this is going to be a little bit of a teaching facility. We're going to work a lot with Texas Tech, and we're going to get a lot of visitors anyway from the industry and different things. So when we were designing it, and we were designing the conference room to hold those meetings, we thought, it would be nice if we could make it to where they could look down on the operation so you can see more of what's going on instead of trying to see through equipment.
Right.
Now, we'll bring groups down on the floor, but while we're telling them about it or while a class is being taught or something, they can actually get up on a higher pedestal and see the entire operation, both from the lab and our receiving room, and better see what we're talking about.
Right.
I know that one of the hot questions we get is, when is it going to be finished?
Right.
We still don't know for sure. We're going to have some meetings on that later today and tomorrow and see where we are on the schedule. But we're making great progress, and it'll start coming together as we get a little closer to the summer.
I know one of the issues agriculture is dealing with right now is accessibility to supplies with the backlash of COVID. Are you guys feeling that at all?
Yeah, a little bit. On this one, we've seen that in equipment and some supplies and materials. We just had a little bit of a setback on a big piece of equipment that's essential for us to maintain the conditions in the lab. It's just the delivery times are longer because COVID kind of prevented things from flowing normally. So we're seeing a little bit of that, and that's going to affect what our overall schedule is going to look like.
Sure.
But there's not a lot we can do to help that. We just kind of get in line with everybody else and hope that they get it to us sooner than later. And the key to this building is whatever happens, even if we have to class the crop in our current facility, is I want to make sure that this one is completed right, properly. It's fully ready when the time comes. And like I said before, I've been very satisfied with the work here. The craftsmanship of all the contractors is really good. So yeah, we just have to kind of get in line with everybody else that's hurrying up and waiting on backlog supplies and stuff to get.